Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? I think we should be live right now. We are going to be doing, this is the second doubleheader we do this weekend and the second set of that doubleheader for today. So, we're going to have round 15 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League as we have 3 rounds remaining to the regular season. So, let me stand up real quick. We have a whole bunch of teams with 7 and 6 records right now. It ranges from the 5 seed all the way to the number 12 seed. In fact, we had a 5-way tiebreaker on head-to-head that we had to resolve, but that's not what I want to talk about first. The first thing I want to talk about is the people on Discord. Let's ping them real quick. Let's have them come in, all that. So, hello, hello. Let me ping my Discord server. Then we'll talk about the serious stuff in this league. So, live now, round 15 of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Season 3. Season 3, there we go. Let's ping the people. Oh, there we go. Alright, Discord ping is out. Hello, Nightmare, how you doing? Alright, so as people are jumping in, we do have elimination scenarios in this round. But before we talk about those elimination scenarios, let's talk about the standings. So, 19 teams, 3 teams. Oh, I know what you're talking about, the retention rates. You're thinking about the retention rates from Akimos, his Mario Super Sluggers League. I think they're doing their draft right now. I thought they were hosting the draft tomorrow, but no, they're doing their Season 4 draft right now. So, yeah. You want, if it wasn't for, like, if I did the spreadsheet format, I could easily do the Season 4 draft as, like, a live stream, something like that over here, but the thing is, we would have to coordinate like 19, 20 plus people to like be at the same place, same time. It's just, it's much easier to have that draft clock, all that, 24 hours, all that. The draft takes forever to do. So in this draft, this off season, I'm gonna implement the draft sheet thing where I'm gonna give you the list of all the amiibo, order them from your most wanted to your least wanted, and basically, if you go on auto draft, we'll just take whoever's on the highest on your list that's still available for the auto draft format. Of course, we'll still have some people doing manual, but round 15 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, as 3 rounds remain to this regular season. That also means only 3 teams will be on bye. The 8-bit bots are going to be on bye today, as we're gonna have for our games. This first game right here, it's going to be the Ceiling Fans, who are 7 and 6 at the 8 and 5 no custody. The Ceiling Fans, they are barely out of a playoff spot, currently the number 11 seed. The lowest of those 7, 6 plus 1 tied teams in that 5-5 headbreaker. No custody, they're currently the number 4 seed with that 8 and 5 plus 5 differential. Then we have Red plus Blue at the Ditto Burritos. Red plus Blue, they are 7 and 6. They are barely in the playoffs as the number 8 seed against a Ditto Burritos who's hanging on to that number 3. Then the 456 Squadron, 4 and 9. They go to the Time Zone Squad, who are 7 and 6. The Time Zone Squad are currently listed as the number 12 seed. They are the lowest ranked of the 7 and 6 teams because of their negative differential. That negative differential came mainly from those blowout losses they suffered during the beginning of the slump they had. We'll see if the Time Zone Squad is fully out of that slump or not, but Game 4, we're going to see Your Worst Nightmare, who is 7 and 6, against the Swarm. Your Worst Nightmare, they're currently the best of those 7 6 plus 1 teams, holding on to the number 7 seed in the playoffs as they go to the current number 1 seed, the Swarm. Then we're going to see 7 and 6 Very Doggish's team at Team Instinct, who is 4 and 10. Team Instinct is the most vulnerable team for elimination right now. We'll talk more about that later. Then, by the way, none of these 7 and 6 teams play each other, as 7 and 6 Dynamic Divorce will go to the number 2 seed, the Novas, a rematch of their division match. Unlike the first game, we will not see that Gentleman Agreement Joker Ditto. Yes, the W rivalry, that Your Worst Nightmare versus the Swarm, is also a rematch of an earlier round that happened all the way back in round number 5. In fact, let's see who actually won that match back in round 5. Let's check my references real quick. Okay, back in round 5, the game between Your Worst Nightmare and the Swarm was won by the Swarm 5-4. That was when Your Worst Nightmare was off to a rough start. That had put them to 1 and 4. They are currently 7 and 6 right now in these standings. Then, game number 7 of the day, it's going to be Starbreakers, who are 7 and 6 as well. The number 9 seed, just barely out of the playoffs because of head-to-head differences, they will go to the Chaos Corp, who are 5-9, at risk of elimination in this round. Then, Game 8, Toronto at Detroit, a 7-6 Toronto at a 4-9 Detroit. Detroit is also at risk of elimination. And then finally, Ottawa at Edmonton, the 4th of 6 Battles of Canada. So, the last 3 Battles of Canada will be taking each place in the last rounds. So, this round we'll see Ottawa at Edmonton, next round Toronto at Ottawa, and to close things out in round 17, Edmonton at Toronto to finish off that 6-game Battle of Canada series. All 3 Canadian teams exist in the same division, so that's why we have that. Originally started with Edmonton and Toronto back in Season 1, Season 2, but thanks to the expansion franchise Ottawa, it expanded from 2 games to 6. So, about those elimination scenarios. There are 5 teams who could possibly be eliminated in this round. We will start with Team Instinct. 4-10 right now, minus 11 differential, has not won a game since round number 6. Sorry, round 6 or 7. If Team Instinct loses, actually this scenario applies for Team Instinct. Okay, this following scenario applies for Team Instinct, the Detroit Red Wings, the 456 Squadron, and the Chaos Corp. If either of those teams lose, and 4 of the 7-6 teams win, then those teams respectively would be eliminated. Sorry, it's an or scenario. So if they lose or 4 of those 7-6 teams win, then Detroit, 456, Chaos Corp, Team Instinct, they will be eliminated in this round. None of those 7-6 teams play each other, as the Ceiling Fans have no custody, Red plus Blue has Ditto Burritos, the Time Zone Squad has 456, Your Worst Nightmare has the Swarm, Very Dodge's team has Team Instinct, Dynamic Divorce has the Novas, the Starbreakers have the Chaos Corp, and Toronto has Detroit. So 3 of those teams do have the ability to control their destiny in this round to possibly avoid elimination. Actually, all 4 of them do. However, Ottawa can also be eliminated in this round. So, Leah's Ottawa team, they're currently 5-8 right now. It's the almost exact same scenario as we just mentioned, but it's an and scenario. So Ottawa needs to lose to Edmonton, and we need 4 of those 7-6 teams to win their respective games. Ottawa is going to be the last game of the night, so when Ottawa walks in to their game at the end of the night, they will know whether or not they can be eliminated with a loss. But enough talking about eliminations. The eliminations are the future. In order to get to that future, we have to do the present now. We're going to have the Ceiling Fans at no custody, a 7-6 team against an 8-5. Let's begin, as we have the same roster orders. All but 2 teams kept their same roster orders this round, by the way. As mentioned, the 8-bit bots are on bye this round. We will see Ottawa final game of the night as they're coming off of their bye. Alright, so Bloom, Doom, Dr. House, Stardazer, and Gazan against Snaketails, Glue-Stink, Starslot, Fitch, and Bajista. Let's begin! Round 15 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, Season number 3. The leadoff stats were Bloom and Snaketails of Ceiling Fans vs. No Custody. This Piranha Plant right here, Panger's Piranha Plant Bloom, 6-7 with 7 KOs as the leadoff. The Pyramithra, however, 6-4 with 9 KOs in the leadoff, as No Custody will be the home team in this game right here. We're going to see that dash attack as Bloom off stage right now. He will come back on. We're going to see the side beat that's going to catch this Piranha Plant. So 37-0 right now, down smash. Snaketails will stay on stage, by the way, and she's going to use that out special. She was dangerously close to the ledge in that scenario right there, almost close to self-destructing. Going to be 70, 85 to 13 right now as Bloom comes back onto the stage. I believe this would be Snaketails' 3rd or 4th consecutive leadoff win if she can get this right here. It's going to be 126, and she will! So Snaketails now has 10 KOs of the regular season, all of them being as a leadoff. It's going to be 18-26 between Doom and Snaketails, as Doom, he just got his 15th KO of the season last game with the Ceiling Fans, both him and Stardazer. It's going to be 40-26 between these Amiibo right now, as the Pyra misses that up smash, gets hit by the forward smash from the Dr. Mario. This Dr. Mario, he's been hot or cold sometimes. We'll see which mode he gets, as inconsistencies has been the name of the game for this Dr. Mario, but when he gets hot, he really gets hot. As Mithra out for Snaketails, it's going to be 87-52, down tilt into reverse neutral special as Doom. He's at 106% already. There's a chance that Snaketails could possibly get the KO as we see up smash missing. Dr. Mario, down throw. Did not go for the down air because Pyro was off stage. That's going to be a down air after this down throw. And forward smash. Doom will get that KO. So now Glue Stink. NetEasy's Ganondorf going to come out right now, but this Dr. Mario already at 123. We see down throw, down special. That's going to miss. So forward tilt. Glue Stink with that KO. So here comes House. A one-stock deficit for the Ceiling fans right now as they are trying to stay alive in one of those playoff spots. Every team except the expansion teams from Season 4, they have 3 games remaining. Let's see, 8-Bit Bots, Edmonton, sorry, not the 8-Bit Bots, but 8-Bit Bots, the Chaos Corp, and Team Instinct only have 2 games remaining as Dr. House, he's going to get this KO on Glue Stink. So here comes Star Slot. Dr. House is at 72% right now, but Zelda forward smash. House is off stage right now as Dr. House. He has been a staple of this Ceiling Fans franchise all 3 seasons, getting 1 KO after 1 KO consistently, and that's another 1 KO performance as now Stardazer gonna come out. This is NetEasy's King Deity against NetEasy's team. We see Star Slot. This game so far has been beautiful back and forth action as we have up tilt. Do we see up air from the Stardazer? No, not yet. One thing that I kind of find a bit funny is both of these King Deities have been having similar performance so far this regular season. It's 17 to 81 right now. They each have 15 KOs right now, as we're going to see neutral special, and that Gordo that's going to miss Star Slot, so it's 17 to 114. We're going to see forward smash from Star Slot. Going to make this 31 to 114, 45, as we see another forward smash, Stardazer off stage, and we're going to see just Stardazer come back onto the stage. It's going to be down throw from Zelda, followed by back air. That's going to be a strong version, so Stardazer at 95% right now. He will come back, but he's going to go high, and Zelda with the up air. She comes off stage, but she comes back on. It's going to be dash attack, 125 to 114 right now, as this could be anybody's KO. We see that back air, it's the weak version, so it does not kill. Back throw, Stardazer off stage again, as we're going to see just Zelda waiting for Stardazer to come back onto the stage. And now up smash, that's 2 KOs from Star Slot now. So it's going to be 0 to 129 as Gazan. Enacraft's Byleth has a 1 versus 3 scenario. It's going to be 11 to 137. We're going to see forward smash getting shielded. We're going to see what's next. It's a back throw. Yes, it will be a back throw. Star Slot is still alive at 150%, however, as we see forward smash from the Zelda, 32 to 150. We see up smash. Do we see up air? It will land. Do we see a second one? We see an up smash, but it misses. So Star Slot will get KO'd by that forward tilt. Here comes Fish. This is Crunchy's Link Amiibo. It's going to be 73 to 12 right now as we see the back throw. Gazan still off stage. Forward air is going to miss from this Link as this Link. He loves using those forward airs to go off stage right now. But down air, Fips is going to be KO'd, and Gazan is going to bring this to the last Amiibo right now as he has 2 KOs so far in this game for the Ceiling fans. It is 98 to 0 right now as B-Fans, Banjo-Kazooie Bajista throwing Gazan off stage further and further, but down tilt, Gazan, I think he should be able to come back. Yes, he will. A back throw right there, that would most certainly help, but I still think Gazan comes back from this. Yes, he will. 132 to 0 right now as forward smash, Bajista will save the day and no custody. They will become the 3rd team to clinch a winning record this season as they are now 9-5. So Star Slot gets 2 KOs, Gazan gets 2 KOs, Snaketails with another leadoff win. We see Doom, Glue Stink, House with KOs, and we're also going to see Bajista with that game-winning KO. How's the frame rate, by the way? I forgot to fix the frame rate issue that was happening in the last stream. Does it look a little bit choppy or does it look normal? Tell me, be honest, all of that. So I might try to fix it either right now or during the next stream. But how's the frame rate? Alright, let me get that screenshot. I forgot to grab an index card to actually write down these round results. Let's get that screenshot first. Alright, round 15. So it's a 5-4 victory for No Custody over the Ceiling fans. The Ceiling fans are going to fall down to 7-7, by the way. Any loss, especially a huge loss that comes from these 7-6 teams, the main benefactor is going to be the 8-Bit Bots, especially if we see a loss from those plus 1 teams. There is a chance that the 8-Bit Bots, with 2 rounds remaining, could possibly be contending for a playoff slot. They have been going on a hot run lately so far at the end part of this season. But No Custody, that's a 5-4 victory over the Ceiling fans. The 8-Bit Bots, of course, they are on bye, so we won't see them right here, as they remain at 7-7. So let's head to your second match of this Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We are going to see who's next. It's red plus blue at the Ditto Burritos. So 2 teams who are currently in playoff slots right now, they will be fighting off against each other right here. And PGX, if you're watching this, any loss from these 7-6 teams, especially the +1s, will benefit you specifically. So, red plus blue is the road team, so we'll load them first. Mario Dudes, Olimar, Fred will remain the leadoff for red plus blue, as we're going to see. Where is he? Oh, I missed the letter M. Yeah, it's L-M-N. I'm forgetting how to do the alphabet. Mario Dude, Olimar, Fred. This Olimar is currently 3-2 as a leadoff, but he does have 5 KOs. So in 2 of those 3 leadoff wins, he has gotten multiple KOs. We're going to see Panger's Meta Knight lore in the 2nd slot. This Meta Knight, how many KOs does he even have right now for the red plus blue? Let me take a look real quick as lore. He's coming in right now. This Meta Knight has 14 KOs for the season. Like, I'm dead serious. He has 14 KOs. He's been sneakily getting his way into that 15 KO club. He needs 1 more to join. We're going to see up next Ditto's Byleth Lego Batman. So let's bring him in real quick. This Byleth right now has 10 KOs this season. So not bad, not bad. Mario Dudes Olimar has, let's see, he has 12 this season. Obviously, 5 of those being as a leadoff. We're going to see Dupe Fizzle's Pokemon Trainer Dumas in that number 4 slot. So let's bring in Dumas. This Pokemon Trainer currently has 13 KOs for the season. So maybe him, maybe Lord, Dumas, Fred. Maybe we see 2 of those 3 Amiibo making the 15 KO club at the end of the season. Who knows, who knows. 3 games remaining for this team, including this one right here. As Cicada's Ganondorf Hassan is going to be the final Amiibo for this team. So let's find Hassan real quick. Here he is. Alright. So that's going to be red plus blue. Let's bring in their opponent now. Their opponent for this game, it's going to be the Ditto Burritos. The Ditto Burritos know exactly what their mission is. The regular season is only a means of getting to the playoffs. Home field advantage can help however you want, but they want the ultimate prize. This team has made it to the finals in both Season 1 and Season 2, but they have fallen short to 2 different champions. This year could be their year, as right now they're 8-5. They're trying to become the 4th team to clinch a winning record of the season to join No Custody, the Swarm, and the Novas, as NetEasy's King Deity Tilted, the all-time league leader in KOs with 59 total, is coming out. In the number 3 slot, we are going to see Crunchy's Zelda Chick-fil-A, who's been racking up more and more KOs so far as we go in this season. Definitely an upgrade from a struggling hero that was in the number 3 slot. That hero, he was a staple, especially in that first season for the team. But J9K's Ganondorf Piglet, I believe he's been with the team all 3 seasons, but didn't really get much usage until last year, sometime this year. I'm not fully sure the storyline, but here is Piglet. And finally, it's going to be Mario Dudes Link Layla, the replacement for Phipps, as we're going to see him coming in real quick. Where is Layla? There is Layla. Alright, alright. So, for those of you who are trying to see if your team is getting eliminated or not, there are 7 of the 7-6 teams remaining, and 4 of them win. Then Detroit, the 456 Squadron, the Chaos Corp, and Team Instinct will be eliminated. We won't see any of those actual teams until the next game, but for now, 7-6 red plus blue against 8-5 Ditto Burritos. Fred, Ditto, they are your leadoffs right now, as Ditto has started to overtake Diabells as the best leadoff so far this season. Fred, he is 3-2 with 5 KOs in the leadoff, but Ditto, 9-4 with 15 KOs in the leadoff. Diabells does have 15 KOs in the season, but Diabells only has 14 of those as a leadoff because there was that game against the Dynamic Divorce where Diabells was the number 2 slot. But Fred already at 21, 34, we're going to see a down smash as Fred at 49. Ditto comes back onto the stage. It's going to be 49-11 right now, as we're going to see down tilt, followed by down air. That's actually going to land. Ditto going high with that down air, and he gets rewarded with a little bit of extra chip damage. 63 to 64 as Ditto takes massive damage from these Pikmin. 89 to 66 right now as we're going to see, can we see KO number 16 from a leadoff? It's going to be forward smash missing from the Olimar. It's going to be a forward throw. 100 to 77 right now as Fred going to go high. Down tilt is going to miss. However, down special, Fred is off stage. He should be able to come back on, but that white Pikmin is dealing massive damage onto Ditto. It's 123 to 105 right now. 126 to 114 as Ditto off stage to the right. He gets that down on the way back in though. It's going to be down special as Fred is at 145 throwing those Pikmin. Ditto is at 129. Fred comes back onto the stage and Ditto down special. That is leadoff KO win number 10. And Lore, he's going to get KO number 15 right there. So it's going to be Lore versus Tilted, 4 Amiibo each right now as Panger's Meta Knight joins the 15 KO club. It's going to be 47 to 0 right now as that Gordo is not going to hit the Meta Knight, but forward tilt. Lore is still off stage again, and down smash will miss. So Meta Knight with the up throw, it's going to be 58 to 16, but down tilt, Lore is still off stage. That Gordo barely missed. That would have been able to get rid of Lore right there. It's 78 to 24 right now between these two teams as we are going to see down tilt from the King Deity. It's going to be the Gordo. We're going to see the forward tilt, and he comes back onto the stage. So it's going to be 89 to 30 right now as we see that side special from the Meta Knight. It's going to be the neutral air. Nope. Up special from Deity. He comes back onto the stage. Back air. That's going to send King Deity as he should be able to come back onto the stage after the off-stage shenanigans. King Deity still off stage right now. Tilted, but Meta Knight missed the back air. Tilted gets his own back air, and Tilted will get that KO. So that's KO number 16 for NetEasy's King Deity. It's going to be Lego Batman coming out right now as Lego Batman forward smash KO. That's going to be KO number 12. No, KO number 11 for Lego Batman as Chick-fil-A. Crunchy Zelda Amiibo coming out. This is a 3 versus 3 between Red plus Blue and the Ditto Burritos. We're going to see 43 to 27. Forward tilt now making this 57 to 27. We see Byleth with that forward smash. Chick-fil-A got hit by the not the critical, but by the tipper. It's 62 to 58 right now as we are going to see a dash attack. 62 to 70, we're going to see the down tilt miss. It's going to be jab, jab, jab missing from this Byleth, so Zelda off stage, but Byleth with the back air to come back. And side special, Chick-fil-A off stage right now is Lego Batman. Can Lego Batman get 2 KOs in this game? It's going to be neutral air. We see side B missing. It's going to be down tilt. Do we see up smash or up air? It's going to be, nope, side B in the other way. It's going to be 77 to 134 right now, but Lego Batman will get that second KO in this game. That's going to be KO number 12 for Lego Batman this season. It's 108 to 0 right now as J9K's Ganondorf Piglet coming out for the Ditto Burritos. We see that down special, Lego Batman still alive, but up tilt gets interrupted by the Byleth side special. It's going to be 127. Forward tilt will make this 2 Amiibo each. It's now Dumas coming in for Red plus Blue. He has 13 KOs so far this season. 31 to 22. Up tilt misses from Piglet, so up throw, up air from the Ivysaur. Dumas, as mentioned, is an Ivysaur lead as we see 39 to 81. Piglet, usually he's good at sealing out games, but in the back and forth nature, I mean, he can get those KOs. We'll see, we'll see. 39 to 129 as down air, Dumas with that KO on Piglet as now Layla has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Ditto Burritos. Charizard is going to come out now for Dumas as Ivysaur went off stage from that forward tilt, off smash, Charizard, and we won't see the switch to Squirtle quite yet. It's going to be a 101 to 0 scenario right now as Layla has not taken any damage quite yet, and Dumas going to get that Flare Blitz, like I said, connect with Layla as Layla went off stage. It's going to be 128, 140 to 30. We see Charizard, he's going to go, that was going to be a throw, but he got interrupted by the Boomerang on the way back. Squirtle is coming out right now. It's 158 to 65. We're going to see Layla coming back onto the stage as forward smash again from the Squirtle. That was down smash, my apologies. That's going to be 164 to 80 right now as Layla back on stage at 85. Forward air will get rid of this Squirtle, so now Hassan, immediate back air to seal this game as Red plus Blue. Red plus Blue is going to win this 5 to 4. Alright. So a 5-4 victory from Red plus Blue. The Ditto Burritos will not clinch a winning season quite yet. Let's press that A button real quick. Alright. So, 2 KOs from Lego Batman. Lore gets his 15th KO of the regular season as Lore is going to be, 15 KOs. Dumas is at 14 right now. Lego Batman goes up to 12. And Fred did not get that leadoff win, so he remains at 12. Cicada's Ganondorf Hassan, that is his 9th KO of the season and his first appearance since round number 12. Alright. So in his first appearance since round 12, Hassan just seals things up immediately. As for the Ditto Burritos, let's take a look at them real quick. That's going to be KO's number 16 from Tilted, and ditto as J9K's Ganondorf Piglet, KO number 11. Mario Dude's Link Layla with that KO against the Squirtle. That's going to be KO number 10 for this Link, as Chick-fil-A, who didn't get added to this roster until round 8 for the starting lineup, is going to be the only one with less than 10 KOs so far this season. Of course, there's 2 games remaining for the Ditto Burritos. They are going to be at the number 4 seed, more or less. It's a 5-4 win, so differential will remain at +6, but I'm going to be real with you, chat. I don't feel like doing an intermission right now. Would y'all be cool without an intermission? What if we just head straight to 456 at Time Zone Squad? Would y'all be cool with that? No intermission? Yeah, I think the chat would be cool with no intermission. Alright, game 3 of today. It's going to be the 456 Squadron at the Time Zone Squad. So let's bring those in real quick. So, pressing those A buttons real quick. Alright. The 456 Squadron is at risk of elimination in this round. Let's bring in Zornch's Isabelle the Hound, who got traded back to this team. Initially, she was on the boys. The boys folded the 456 Squadron. They took her in the expansion draft. Then the Chaos Corp took the Hound in the expansion draft. The Chaos Corp traded the Hound to the Time Zone Squad, and the Time Zone Squad pulled a Washington Wizards CP3 and traded the Hound to the 456 Squadron. So that's been player movement for this Isabelle, as even though she's been a leadoff for 4 different teams, she's been on 5 different rosters. Obsess's Mii Sword Fighter Cyber Sands is going to be the second amiibo right here, so let's find Cyber Sands. Obsessed has 3 amiibo in this league. I believe all of them appeared starting in Season 2. Papaya might have 20 KOs. Oh, that is the wrong amiibo. No, that is not what we need. That is Papaya. Papaya belongs to Ottawa. We will see Papaya tonight, but that's going to be later. We need Cyber Sands. Alright. Amiibo number 3. It's going to be Frostbite's Ganondorf Grim Knight. Let's find him real quick. Frostbite. This Ganondorf was the leadoff for a little while until the Hound got traded back. Then the Hound retook over as leadoff. Did not win in her first leadoff since, but we will see if maybe she can get that now. Slot number 4, it's going to be Nightmare's Hero Valerios, who has been getting a bunch of KOs in these last few rounds lately. We're going to find him real quick. Valerios. Here he is, right above Ica. Let's scan him in real quick. Alright, and then finally, the amiibo on the thumbnail himself. J9K's Link Mediafire, who is having his career best season so far with 15 KOs. He just reached that 15 KO club in the previous round. So give it up for Mediafire. He's had his best career so far in this season. I forgot how to speak English. Alright, their opponent, the Time Zone Squad. The Time Zone Squad has made a bunch of trades coming up to the trade deadline, but we're going to see the same roster order as the previous round, as let's bring in C Sharp's Pokemon Trainer, the Reaper. This is a Squirtle lead, by the way, so we're going to see that Squirtle lead going up against the Hound. We're going to see in slot number 2, the trade acquisition from the 456 Squadron. It's going to be 1EM's Mii Brawler Nokotan. This Mii Brawler, she did not play a single game for the 456 Squadron, just sat on the bench all of Season 2 and all of Season 3 up until the previous round. Then, in slot number 3, it's going to be Nightmare's King Deity Pancakes, the record breaker himself. He has 24 KOs this season, as in the last round, he had a 3 KO performance against Detroit and broke the record in Detroit. Of course, if he gets 1 KO here... Oh, that is Nachos. Whoops, that is the wrong King Deity. Whoops. Okay, let me scan in the right King Deity. Nachos, Nachos, it's not your turn, it's not your turn. Now I'm having Nacho Syndrome. Alright, here comes the current MVP favorite, Pancakes. He has a +2 lead over the runner-up right now, as we're going to see in slot number 4, Luckman's Ganondorf Trident, the only remaining member of the original 14-2 team from the Time Zone Squad. Everyone else was either traded or taken in the expansion draft. Of course, Slime God, he was traded for back in Season 2. And finally, he was traded away, so we're going to see a different hero instead, NetEasy's Hero Pump Patch. He's coming in right now. Alright. So, if the 456 Squadron loses this game, they will be eliminated. But most importantly, If the 456 Squadron loses this game, the 7 and 6 Time Zone Squad would win this game, and that would only mean 3 more 7 and 6 teams would need to get a win in order for the 456 Squadron, Detroit, the Chaos Corp, and Team Instinct to be eliminated. And of course, that would unlock the condition for Ottawa to be eliminated in this round. But let's begin this third game right here. It's going to be the Hound, Cyber Sans, Grim Knight, Valerios, and Mediafire against the Reaper, Nokotan, Pancakes, Trident, and Pump Patch. Your leadoffs. The Hound is currently 2 and 5 with 2 KOs in the leadoff. The Reaper is 1 and 2 with only 1 KO as the leadoff. The Reaper has lost back-to-back leadoffs, so we'll see if the Reaper can get this win here. A Squirtle lead, immediate side B, that's going to be the first damage dealt onto the Hound as Squirtle off stage, try to go back on, and Isabel should be able to come back on as well. 17-0 right now as the Hound will not get any damage quite yet, and up throw. Now we see damage being dealt from the Isabel. It's going to be 24-37, 50-25 actually, my apologies. It's 50-36 as Ivysaur is now out for the Reaper. We're going to see 71-36 as we see up tilt. We're going to see up air, and we're going to see Ivysaur just coming back onto the stage. It was a good enough angle for Ivysaur, not needing to switch to Charizard quite yet. We see the Hound at 88%. It's 88-77 as Charizard will now come out for the Reaper. It's going to be 88-91 right now as both Amiibo back on stage. This is good Flare Blitz range for the Charizard, but no! A manual switch for the Charizard into Squirtle, into Ivysaur, and got KO'd. So now Nokotan is going to come out for the Time Zone Squad, trying to get her first KO of the season, as she will against the Hound. So the Hound gets their first leadoff win with the 456 Squadron. It's going to be 0-28 right now. By the way, this is the second time the Hound has played a game in this home stage of the Time Zone Squad, because she played with the Chaos Corp in this stage earlier, but Nokotan gonna get KO'd by Cyber Sans right here with that down smash. Just Cyber Sans absolutely dominating in that position. It's gonna be 28-0 right now as the current leader in KOs right now for a single season. Pancakes is coming out for the Time Zone Squad. It's gonna be 65-28 right now as that Gordo not gonna hit Cyber Sans. Pancakes is trying to create the 25 KO club. Hello, Joe. You have not gone yet. You're going to be up in about 3 games from now. It's going to be 99-28 as we see Pancakes down smash from the Cyber Sans. It's 99-53 right now as Pancakes. But can he get the 25th KO of the regular season? It's going to be 115-70. We see forward smash. Pancakes off stage right now as he is going to be able to come back up. 115-86 as... One thing I've noticed about this King Deity, or King Deity in general, is like he'll kind of struggle a little against like me Sword Fighter. Or at least that's what I've noticed, like a little. It's going to be 115, 114, and that down special will get rid of Pancakes. So Pancakes has still yet to find his 25th KO of the season. Cyber Sans, he has 2 KOs now this game. It's going to be 136-0 right now as we're going to see Trident is going to be able to get rid of Cyber Sans. So this 4 versus 2 becomes a 3 versus 2, but now we have Ganondorf versus Ganondorf. Grim Knight against Trident. We're going to see a up throw followed by the up air. Grim Knight at 27. It's going to be a neutral air from Trident. It's 39-23 as we're going to see Trident come back onto the stage. Trident is the purple one, by the way. If you can see which one looks a little more purple, Grim Knight is off stage. Grim Knight will come back on. It's going to be down special. Grim Knight gets hit. That's a down special from Trident again. As side special from Trident, we're going to see the down tilt, but no, down smash. Trident is off stage now, and Grim Knight will get hit by Ganondorf's off special. It's going to be 109-54. Down throw followed by up air. Trident at 76. We're going to see a forward throw as Trident currently off stage right now. He will be able to come back on, but nope. He's got hit by the down tilt, and he's still trying to come back on. 123-119 as you don't want to leave Pump Patch with a 1 versus 3 scenario. You want to make it much more manageable, especially because there's another Ditto behind all of this. Hero versus Hero. And forward tilt, that's going to get rid of Grim Knight, so now Valerios is going to come in for the 456 Squadron. It's going to be 0-138 as we're going to see a forward throw. Trident is off stage right now. He will come back on just barely as Valerios is going to be off smash, but down smash gets parried. Ganondorf with the off smash. We're going to see a out of parry. It's going to be dash attack, and Valerios does not get hit by the up smash. Got the forward air out before he could get that landed. It's going to be 55-165 as we're going to see a side B. No, not yet. It's going to be 155-184 between these two Amiibo. We see forward. That was only the forward of the forward tilt, not just forward tilt. It's 71-190 as could Trident possibly get a second KO. That forward throw will... I think that's going to get rid of Trident. He's going to be too far. Okay. So now Pump Patch has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Time Zone squad. It's going to be 82 to 11, 82 to 24. So we are going to see Jab, Jab, Jab. Valerios is off stage, and Pump Patch tried going for that down air, but did not land it. It's going to be 110 to 33 right now in Hero versus Hero. We're going to see, let's see, forward smash gets parried. Valerios side special out of that parry. It is 110 to 48. We see the fireballs, but Valerios had a bigger fireball, so that's going to be able to get through. 110 to 69 as there is still media fire in the back for the 456 squadron. We're going to see just a jab, jab, jab from Pump Patch. Going to be a fireball, and we're going to see what's next. Down air from Valerios, followed by, it's going to be down smash. So Pump Patch will bring this down to the last Amiibo, but now media fire coming out for the 456 squadron. Up smash going to launch Pump Patch, and he will still be alive for now. Jab, jab, jab. Followed by, we see fireball into dash attack. Media fire is off stage right now. It's going to be 37 to 107 as we're going to see him come back, but he is high. Link will go for that up smash. That's going to be a KO, and the 456 squadron, they are going to possibly avoid elimination as they are going to win this 5 to 4. All right. 2 KOs from Cyber Sans. Trident tried to make a comeback with 2 KOs of his own, but it just fell short as Valerios, Media Fire, they get some KOs. The Hound gets a lead-off KO win as Nokotan gets her first KO with the Time Zone squad. Pump Patch gets a KO too. Pancakes got shut down in this game. Alright, so let's see. We are going to head to your first intermission of the night now. Let's get this screenshot real quick. As when we come back, we are going to do some division matches, all that. So let's see. Your Worst Nightmare in the Swarm, followed by Veridox's team at Team Instinct, will be the next 2 games after this intermission. Let's head to the intermission screen. So, I loaded the Amiibo already for this Giant Intermission. This is going to be the final pool of Giant Intermission, by the way. Pool 28. We did 29 and 30 back in the preseason, so this right here is the final pool of that Giant Intermission. We're going to see Nightmares Dr. Mario against Amalgamates Link on the bottom left. Nuvenators Cloud against Sans Zelda. Carbon shows King Deity. Griffey against Beta Dudes Byleth the Goat. Let's begin this intermission right now, because the faster we start, the faster we can come back to our next 2 matches, as those next 2 matches are going to be the Your Worst Nightmare at the Swarm, followed by Veridox's team at Team Instinct. Alright, so round 1 of this giant intermission, the final pool of giant intermission. We say 2-0 win from Amalgamate over Nightmare, a 2-1 win, that's going to be a 2-1 win for Bubinator over Sam, and a 2-0 win for Carbon Show over Beta Dude. So let's log those in real quick. Then we'll head straight to your next 2 matches of this Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. So let's see, the GOAT. Oh wait, no. Griffey got the win over the GOAT. Alright. Let me write this down on paper real quick as well. The next matches, so Your Worst Nightmare at the Swarm. Followed by, it's going to be Very Dogs' team at Team Instinct. That'll be the next game afterwards, followed by a second intermission, because we're doing a 3-2-2 split today. Anyways, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be game number 4 of the night, as we're going to have Your Worst Nightmare at the Swarm. The Swarm currently holds the number 2 seed, as they are trying to compete with the Novas and the Ditto Burritos for that number 1 seed. We're going to see how that plays out. But the Swarm, they host a current playoff team as well in Your Worst Nightmare. They currently occupy the number 7 seed. It's going to be those same roster orders we've been seeing since the previous round. So it's going to be Soul Bufo, Slime God, Chroma, Zerby, and Shion for Your Worst Nightmare, going up against Mr. Ninja, Vin Diesel, Baba Booey, Sidon, and I Don't Love You. Let's begin. By the way, one thing we'll mention real quick. So Soul Bufo and Mr. Ninja, they are your leadoffs for this game. Soul Bufo is 8 and 5 with 10 KOs in the leadoff, but he has lost his last 3 leadoffs in a row. As for Mr. Ninja, he is 7 and 6 with 7 KOs in the leadoff, but the most important thing I want to mention is Vin Diesel. Pancakes just had his second dud of the season, so Vin Diesel is 2 KOs away from tying Pancakes with the MVP race. Can he get it done? Can the MVP race get even closer? It's got to be 49-0 right now as Soul Bufo. The Ivysaur already taking 76. Charizard will now come out. It's got to be 76-10 right now as Soul Bufo trying to avoid losing 4 leadoffs in a row. It's going to be 111-10 as Squirtle comes out. And up smash. That's going to be 4 lost leadoffs in a row from Soul Bufo. It's going to be 0-17 right now. 18-17 as Slime God comes out for his team now. It's going to be 25-17. We're going to see the down special miss. It's going to be 38-28. We're going to see the fireball into dash attack. 38-56 as Slime God. I believe he had 1 KO in his first game with Your Worst Nightmare in the previous round. We're going to see forward smash, and that is 2 KOs from Mr. Ninja. His first 2 KO performance of a leadoff for him this season. So Chroma now has to come out and do some damage control for the Swarm. It's got to be 0-89 right now. There is still the MVP race second Vin Diesel in the back, by the way, as Mr. Ninja. He's going to get hit by the up smash, and now here comes Vin Diesel. He has 22 KOs this season. He can tie the old record if he gets rid of Chroma, but if he gets 2 KOs, then he can be tied with Pancakes in the MVP race. It is 20-36 right now as Chroma misses that forward smash. It's going to be 33-36, and Gandalf up air. Chroma off stage right now. She should be able to come back on, but no! Vin Diesel will tie the old record of 23. So now Zerby is coming out for Your Worst Nightmare. It's going to be 0-71 right now. Vin Diesel trapped in the minecart, and I think he's going to be too far. He will be able to come back onto the stage. It's 22-83 between Vin Diesel and Zerby. Zerby with that back throw. Vin Diesel is trying to catch up with Nightmare's King Dedede. It's going to be the minecart, and both Amiibo will get hit by it, and both Amiibo will survive. 46-124 between these two. We're going to see Vin Diesel back on the stage. No, he is still trying to come back on as Zerby plants another bomb on the ledge, and that one will get rid of Vin Diesel. So Vin Diesel will only have 1 KO in this game. He will be 1 behind Pancakes in the MVP race with 2 rounds left to go. It's going to be 72-18 right now. Joe's Pyramithra Silly, by the way, of Toronto. Toronto's going to be the second to last match of the night, but Silly does have the opportunity to possibly catch up as well now. It's 91-43 as up smash from Zerby. It's going to be 91-64. Can he get this KO on Baba Booey? It was a 2 versus 4, now a 2 versus 3. We're going to see Zerby off stage. He will come back on. Anvil, that's not going to land. It's going to be up smash. Zerby at 125 right now, as you don't want to leave Shion with a 1 versus 3 scenario. Baba Booey at 78. We're going to see Zerby goes for the anvil. He will get rid of Baba Booey, so it's 2 versus 2. Sidon will now come out for the swarm. It's going to be forward smash getting shielded. That one will... Oh, no, Zerby fell out, but he gets hit by that down smash. Xion will not have a 1 versus 3. She will have a 1 versus 2 thanks to the efforts of Zerby, who gets 2 KOs in this game. So now it's going to be 0 to 55. We see that side B missing, so it's going to be 22 to 55 right now as Xion. Jab, jab, jab will put Sidon at 67. Side special, Sidon off stage, and we're going to see side B again. That will KO the Link. So a 22% difference between Your Worst Nightmare and the Swarm. As can Your Worst Nightmare make this comeback? It's going to be 36 to 0 right now. We are going to see forward tilt from I Don't Love You, followed by down tilt, neutral air, dash attack. No, side B, but side B is going to miss from Xion. 71 to 20 after the DDD back air, but that down tilt, I think Xion will come back onto the stage actually. It's going to be 86, 88, 94, but the up air will get the job done. That's the Swarm. They will become the first team to get 10 wins of the season as they will win this 5 to 4. They stock a comeback from Zerby and Xion. Alright. Nightmares Steve Zerby has re-earned his old name of Zerby. He is no longer the traitor thanks to those 2 contributions, those 2 KOs right there against the Swarm. That Your Worst Nightmare, they are going to lose this, but they're going to be 7-7 with a 0 differential, so not the worst loss you can take. Probably, actually, it's the best loss you can take because, you know, it's only 5-4. It could have been a blowout, but Zerby, Xion, they're able to do some damage control at least. Mr. Ninja, however, he gets that leadoff KO and then another one, getting rid of both Sobufo and Slime God. Sobufo, however, that's going to be 1 point of concern with Your Worst Nightmare with 2 rounds remaining. The Pokemon trainer has now lost 4 leadoffs in a row. He has fallen down to 8 and 6 in that stat. We will see whether or not Your Worst Nightmare does make a change or not. I don't think they will. They probably might express the same confidence in Sobufo because sometimes you just go in a little slump. Maybe this is the right time to go in a slump now instead of like once the season's like already over, you're already in the playoffs. But we'll see, we'll see. Mr. Ninja though, we're going to mention those 2 KOs. Vin Diesel though, KO number 23 for the Ganondorf, 1 behind Pancakes as that MVP race starting to get tighter thanks to the dud produced from Pancakes in this round. I Don't Love You, I believe that is yet another game-winning KO from Ditto's King Dedede. In fact, if we take a look at the Swarm right now, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game-winning KOs from I Don't Love You. The other 3 have come from Sidon, but Sidon's last game-winning KO was all the way back in round 6. Alright. With all that said and done, we got that screenshot. Let's head to your next game as we're going to have Veridog's team at Team Instinct. By the way, one thing of note. The Ceiling Fans, Red plus Blue, the Ceiling Fans, the Time Zone Squad, and Your Worst Nightmare have lost, which means there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 7 and 6 teams remaining. If 3 of them win, then those 9 lost teams that we mentioned, so Chaos Corp, Detroit, 456, Team Instinct, they will be eliminated. Veridog's team, they are one of them, and let's head to their next game. Alright, Veridog's team at Team Instinct. Team Instinct is Final Destination Omega Form. This is game 3 of 4 of Veridog's team's 4-game road trip as we are going to see Bubble Base once again in that leadoff. Bubble Base did snap that streak he had going on, the negative streak, as if we take a look at that spreadsheet, that is going to be his first KO leadoff win since round number 6. Now, of course, Veridog's team had that bye back in round 7, then the slump, got out of that slump, but we're going to see Bubble Base again as a leadoff. Frostbite's Me Brawler. Let's bring him in real quick. There are no roster order changes to this team, by the way, so it's still going to be the same 5. In the second slot, it's going to be NetEasy's Olimar Uproot, who just got his 15th KO of the season. So let's find Uproot real quick. I believe, yeah, this is NetEasy's 3rd amiibo in that club. I think he might be able to get maybe one more in the 15 KO club by the end of the season, or at least for the regular season. Then, at number 3, we're going to see Crunchy's Dr. Mario Sauce Alger, who got that 3-kill performance in the game winner in the previous round. That happened against Your Worst Nightmare in that big blowout win. Let's see. We're finding him real quick. Where is he? No, that's Yobenis. Sauce Alger. There he is. I was about to click Carl Magnus. Carl Magnus is going to be that number 4 amiibo, though. We did not see him in that previous game thanks to the contributions of Sauce Alger. So let's find Carl Magnus real quick. Crunchy, Hero, Carl Magnus. Alright, I was always on that Carl Magnus hype train, even back when he was with the Novas in the previous season. The Novas traded him over here, and this Hero started to flourish a bit with Veridogs's team. Finally, in the number 5 slot, it's going to be Penger's Ganondorf Starless. Let's bring him in real quick by scrolling all the way down to the letter P. Alright. So that's going to be the starting 5 for Veridogs's team. They are 7 and 6. As for their opponent is going to be Team Instinct, who will be eliminated if they lose. They have lost 8 games in a row. They have not won a single match since round number 6, I believe, if we take a look real quick. Yes, they have not won since round 6. This is currently round 15 right now, ladies and gentlemen, as Viri's Hero Ike is going to be coming out for Team Instinct. This hero is 6 and 8 as a leadoff, but had that massive losing streak as a leadoff himself that was almost coincidental with the losing streak this team had. Joseph's Kirby Half Mario is the next amiibo for this team. Let's find Half Mario, as I'm going to find a sip of water. The third amiibo for this team, it's going to be B-Fan's Mii Sword Fighter Gancho, so let's bring him in real quick. If we look at Team Instinct, by the way, the next amiibo has already gotten 16 KOs in the regular season. It's going to be Penger's Pokemon trainer, Haim, who currently leads his team with 16, so let's find Haim real quick. Here he is, a Charizard leading Pokemon trainer. And then finally, by the way, B-Fan's Mii Sword Fighter has 11 KOs this season. The Hero, the Ike, the Hero, the Kirby, they only have 7 each. But this final amiibo we're bringing in right now, 1AM's Pyramith or Blood Flame, she has 13 KOs this season. She would like to finish with 15 in her rookie season. So let's bring in Blood Flame. Alright. Bubble Base, Uproot, Sauce Alger, Carl Magnus, and Starless will be facing off against Ike, Half Mario, Gancho, Haim, and Blood Flame. Let's begin. As Team Instinct, they have lost 8 games in a row. Can they snap that losing streak? That losing streak has now lasted half of the entire season. Bubble Base and Ike, they're going to be your leadoffs. Bubble Base is currently, let's see, 5 and 6 with 5 KOs in the leadoff. Ike is 6 and 8 with 7 KOs in the leadoff. If Team Instinct loses here, they will be eliminated from playoff contention. So this really is the final destination for Team Instinct, or maybe it won't. 44-0 right now, 44-11, as we're going to see the Hero. That's going to be Side B, putting Bubble Base at 66 right now, and Ike, we're going to see just the forward air, neutral air. Bubble Base will not get hit by the forward smash. He was too far. Forward tilt from the Hero. It's 93-12 right now. We're going to see a forward tilt miss. So the Mii Brawler missed the up special. It's going to be 89, but that Fireball, this Hero will not get the KO quite yet. It's going to be forward smash from the Mii Brawler though. 120-49 as we're going to see Ike come back onto the stage. It's going to be up smash. That is going to land onto this Hero. It's going to be 120-81 right now as Bubble Base, he'll get that forward smash and he will get another leadoff win. That is leadoff win number 6 for the Mii Brawler. It's going to be 120-12 right now as Joseph's Kirby Half Mario coming out right now. And Bubble Base already putting 52 onto this Kirby. Will get KO'd, but that's going to be good for Uproot right here. It's coming out. Forward smashes do collide between the Olimar and the Kirby as Half Mario already at 90%. Uproot trying to go off stage, but will just wait for the up smash. It's 0-108, and Uproot immediately taking care of that. So now Gancho coming out for the Team Instinct. They are down 4-3 as Uproot coming up. Gonna be 44-26 right now as Gancho taking that damage from the yellow Pikmin that was the side beat onto him. It's 44-28 right now, but it's gonna be 44-41 as Uproot can he start to run away with this game for Veridogs's team. It's 52-50 right now. We're going to see that forward smash, 66-60. Even a back and forth pace would be good for Veridogs's team right now because they do have that one stock lead. It's a 4 versus 3 as it's 66-77. We're gonna see 66. It's going to be a up tilt followed by up air from the Mii Sword Fighter. Uproot is still alive, however, and up smash, that will get rid of Uproot. So now, here comes Sauce Alger, Crunchy's Dr. Mario Amiibo, who has started to revert back to his Season 2 form. It's 0-114 right now, as we're going to see the pill, followed by another pill. Do we see pill number 3? No, but that's not needed. The Mii Sword Fighter comes back onto the stage. He taunts. He missed the side special. He gets hit by that back air. 11-140 right now, and he's going to be able to come to the ledge, but Sauce Alger gets hit by the forward tilt. It's going to be 25-140 as we see Pill followed by Pill's got a miss, Blurring Blade misses. It's 25 to 146 as this Mii Sword Fighter struggling to get hits onto the Dr. Mario. It's gonna be up smash, and Sauce Ultra will make this a 3 versus 2. But now here comes Heim, Penguin's Pokemon Trainer. It's gonna be 42 to 20 right now. Flare Blitz, that's gonna send Sauce Ultra off stage at 72, and we're gonna see Charizard staying on stage. It's gonna be 72 to 38. We're going to see 84 to 38 right now as we see back air from the Dr. Mario, down smash. Heim should be able to come back onto the stage though. 84 to 69 is can Sauce Ultra get his second KO. That's going to be Flare Blitz range, but it's going to miss. So it's going to be Pill, followed by, it's going to be high, but the Dr. Mario did not capitalize. That was going to be a forward smash right there, but he did not land it because of the Charizard grab. 97 to 1 time right now. That Flare Blitz is going to miss from Heim. That's going to be a out of parry, a Pill, followed by what do we see? Pill again, and we're going to see a forward tilt. That's not able to get rid of this Charizard quite yet, as he was too far to actually deal damage with the Flare Blitz. It's 97 to 162. We're going to see forward smash missing, forward tilt, Sauce Ultra off stage. 104 to 174 as Charizard has been out this entire time. We're going to see a back throw, and that will get rid of Sauce Ultra. So now Carl Magnus is coming out for Veridogs' team, but Heim at 192% right now is likely to get KO'd at some point in the near future. It's 30 to 192. Forward air sends him across the other side of the stage, but Heim is still alive at 226. Now he finally dies as Blood Flame has a 1 versus 2 for Team Instinct right now. They have lost 8 games in a row, trying to avoid making it 9. As Blood Flame, can she get to 2 KOs, join the 15 KO club? It's going to be 68 to 23 right now. She throws Thorn to the side, does not land it, and that's a kaboom. That lets on Blood Flame, so it's 80 to 58 right now. Forward smash gets parried. Pyra with a jab, jab, jab. 93 to 58. We're going to see the down smash. That's going to get shielded, but down tilt, followed by up air. Carl Magnus will survive, however, so Blood Flame has yet to get that KO so far. Side B gets shielded because Thorn was being thrown. It's going to be 114, 123 to 58, as we're going to see the down smash missing. Up special, that will get rid of Carl Magnus. Blood Flame has 14 KOs this season. If she can get this KO right here, that will snap an 8-game losing streak for Team Instinct. It's going to be 15 to 99 right now, as Blood Flame was vulnerable because she had thrown Thorn off stage. It's going to be forward smash. That's not going to land. Mithra is coming out right now for Team Instinct. It's going to be the up tilt. That's not going to miss, as Penguin's going to end up starless. Can he close this game? Forward throw. Mithra still off stage for Blood Flame. We're going to see her come back on. 15 to 144. Neutral air, but it's going to be 118 to 151. Did the up tilt sound effect still play despite it ending? It's going to be 26 to 151. We're going to see down special that misses, but forward tilt. Veridogs' team is going to win this game. They're going to win this 5-4 as Team Instinct's losing streak has fallen to 9 games, and Team Instinct is now eliminated from playoff contention. So Veridogs' team is going to go up to an 8-6 record with 2 rounds remaining. So let's see, that is 2 7-16 remaining. So if you are one of those other teams trying to avoid elimination, Detroit, the 456 Squadron, the Chaos Corp, you need to hope that 2 of Dynamic Divorce, Starbreakers, Toronto lose their games. As wait a minute, let me do my math. Okay, Ceiling Fans lost, Red plus Blue won, Time Zone Squad lost, Your Worst Nightmare lost, Veridogs' team won. Okay, you need... Yeah, okay, so you need Dynamic Divorce, Starbreakers, and Toronto. You need 2 of those to lose. The Dynamic Divorce, they face the Novas, Starbreakers face the Chaos Corp, and Toronto faces Detroit as the Chaos Corp in Detroit. They know what's up. They know they'll be eliminated if they lose, but wins here can keep them alive for 1 more week. But Team Instinct will become the first team to be eliminated from playoff contention in this beautiful back-and-forth action. Team Instinct, they have 1 game remaining to their schedule because here's the deal. They're currently 4-11 right now. That means they have played 15 games. They will have their bye in the next round, round 16, and we'll see them for 1 last game in the final round 17 as they have to go to... Who do they play in the final round? Let me check. Who do they play in the final round? It's, Oh, they go to Your Worst Nightmare for the final round, so that was the final game at Final Destination for Team Instinct as Veridogs' team. This is their 3rd out of 4 games on that 4-game road trip. They will finish their season at home against the Swarm, by the way. But 2 games have been played. Did I get that screenshot already? Let me double check. I need those screenshots for the intermissions. I have not. Very important that I get those. Alright, beautiful back and forth action. We're going to head to your intermission right now, folks. Alright, welcome back to the intermission. We're just going to go fast with this real quick as we are going to have round 2 of Pool 28. Top of your screen is going to be Amalgamate, as Amalgamate's link is going to be bouncing left and right in between this pool. Amalgamate will be facing off against Sans. Zelda gonna be Gaspy. The bottom left corner, we are going to see Beta Dudes, Violet the Goat against Nightmares, Dr. Mario, Malpractice. So let's bring him in. Let's bring in Malpractice. And that bottom right corner, that does mean it's going to be Noobinator going up against... Carbon Show going up against Noobinator. So let's bring in Noobinator's Cloud real quick. Alright. When those last two matches were the in-division matches for the South Division, when we come back from this intermission, we're going to have the in-division matches for the East Division. We will see the Dynamic Divorce at the Novas, followed by the Starbreakers at the Chaos Corp. But your intermission is starting now.
each battle a chance to grow.
Alright, we see wins from the Link, the Byleth, and the King Deity, as that's going to be round 2 of this giant intermission. We will not see this giant intermission screen for another 2 games, as we have the East Division matches coming up. Dynamic Divorce at the Novas, followed by Starbreakers at the Chaos Corp. Alright. You already know the deal with the 7-6 teams. We've had 3 of them lose so far, but 2 of them win. If 2 of the 3 remaining 7-6 teams win, then the 456 Squadron, Detroit, the Chaos Corp, they will be eliminated regardless of what happens. In fact, one of those 2 teams will be guaranteed to be eliminated regardless, because Chaos Corp and Detroit still have to face off against one of those 7-6 teams if that scenario were to happen. But let's get back to that giant intermission. Not the giant intermission, but the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Oh, wrong button. I was updating the KO totals, all that. So we're going to have the Dynamic Divorce at the Novas. There will be no gentleman's agreement this time, as we will not see Cry to Admin and Gengalzo. Instead, Tifa and Diabels are going to be the leadoffs for these teams. As the Dynamic Divorce, their roster order is going to be Tifa, Mythos, Felnut, Aerith, and TBD. As for the Novas, it's going to be that same roster order we've been seeing, so Diabels, Valorex, it's him, Doodlebob, and A+ to me. It's him. He was on the thumbnail in the previous stream because of his efforts back in round number 12 with that 3-kill performance. But a very important match in the East Division, as the Novas are trying to catch up with the Swarm to get their 10th win of the season and also contend for that number 1 seed race, the Dynamic Divorce. They are currently out of a playoff spot trying to get in. Let's begin. Alright, let's press those buttons. So up, left, right, down, A. Let's press those A buttons real quick. Tifa versus Diabels. The Cloud is currently 2-1 as a leadoff with 3 KOs. Diabels 9-4 with 14 KOs in the leadoff, trying to become the second Amiibo with 10 leadoff KO wins. 10 leadoff wins. Let's see if she can do that. It's 32-21 right now, so we're going to see the Zelda. That's going to be a forward smash from the Cloud. 32-36 as Cloud has half meter. It's going to be side special. That's going into down throw. We see back air. Nope, it missed. The back air missed. So up tilt, down air, and forward smash. That's going to be leadoff win number 10 for Diabels this season. So she is now going to be 10-4 as a leadoff. It's going to be 32-56 as Mythos already taking 47. It's going to be 47-74. We are going to see, let's see what Diabels does. It's going to be down air, fall by, nope, no forward smash. We're going to see the down throw. Do we see up air? We're going to see an up smash instead. Mythos, still alive at 94% right now, but critical damage right now for this Dynamic Divorce team. That fireball is going to get reflected. It's going to be up throw from Diabels, followed by, do we see up air? We will see forward air from the hero instead. It's going to be 108-89, but forward smash. That will KO Mythos. A Diabels has 2 KOs as a leadoff. That is KO number 15 and 16 as a leadoff for this Zelda. It's going to be 0-5-104 right now. Forward smash will get rid of Diabels finally, but it's a massive deficit for Dynamic Divorce in this game as Valorex. Eon 2's Link is coming out. We have 2 of Eon's Amiibo facing off against each other right now. It's 49-3 right now. Forward smash going to make this 49-22. Side B into neutral special, 60-22, 79-22. We are going to see Eon. He will come back onto the stage, so Failnot still alive. Forward smash gets shielded. That one gets shielded as well, but that one will land from Valorex. That's Failnot. You don't want to make this a 4 versus 2 scenario for Aerith and Bunsui. It's going to be down tilt into up special, followed by neutral air. Valorex at 72. Forward smash collides with forward smash. Down tilt into, do we see up smash? It will land. It will KO Valorex. It's him. It's him. Panger's Mario specifically coming out for the Novas. Sorry, this is Panger's Dr. Mario. 98-45 right now as we see down tilt, side special. It's him already at 74. It's the Dynamic Divorce. Can they make this comeback right here? It's going to be a back throw though. Failnot is off stage at 120. We're going to see him come back onto the stage as Eon 2's Byleth. That's going to be a forward throw. He remains off stage. 134-75 right now. Up smash from it's him. He will get that KO. Aerith comes in a 3 versus 2 scenario, but forward smash, that one gets shielded. This one will not get shielded, however. It's him off stage. He should be able to come back onto the stage. Up air, making him at 112. We're going to see Aerith gets hit by that back air, but forward air. It's 2 versus 2 thanks to Failnot and Aerith. So it's going to be 17-0 between her and Doodlebob. Let's see. It's going to be up down smash. Aerith at 58% right now. It's Doodlebob trying to reopen this lead. Up special into the same spot. Up special into up smash into, we see forward smash. It's 58-53 right now between these 2 Amiibo. Forward smash again. Doodlebob off stage. We're going to see Aerith trying to chase this Lucas, but will not get one. 58. 76-65 because Lucas down smash is going to be a forward smash, missing Zelda with that back throw. Doodlebob is currently off stage as we are going to see, let's see, 76-87. PK Fire putting Aerith at 87. It's 87 each right now. 2 Amiibo. Up throw from the Zelda, interrupting what would have been a Lucas up smash. 96-101. We're going to see Aerith coming back onto the stage, but it's going to be a back throw. And Doodlebob will get that KO onto Aerith. So now here comes TBD in a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Dynamic Divorce. He will make this down to the last Amiibo as the final Amiibo for this game. TBD against A+2 Me. Bun Squeeze Piranha Plant versus Mario Dude's Violet Amiibo. It's 58-0 right now. We're going to see down tilt into side special as TBD already at 89% right now. We see that forward tilt 103-0 right now as we are going to check down tilt. Up tilt is going to miss. Violet finally takes damage, but that forward smash, the Novas are going to join the Swarm in the 10-win club as they are going to win this 5-4. Alright. I don't want to be the person who says this, but secretly in silence, the Dynamic Divorce has been going under a collapse. They started off the season 5-1, and right now they are currently down to 7-7 with only 2 games remaining. They're trying to make it back into the playoffs, trying to avenge their semifinal loss as they want to try to get to their 2nd championship in franchise history. But first, they need to get things together as this is a 5-4 loss. Fail not, Aerith, TBD, they got KOs, but Diabell's was just too much in that leadoff, as Diabell's has now 16 KOs in the leadoff for the Novas. They are at 10 wins now, as the Novas, they might be contending for that number 1 seed. In fact, let's actually talk about the 1 seed race real quick, as we have the Novas, the Swarm, 2 games remaining for each. So, come with me to the whiteboard. The Novas, the last 2 games for the Novas, they go at the Starbreakers, then they are going to see, let's see, at the Starbreakers, at No Custody. Those are the last 2 games for the Novas. As for the Swarm, we're going to see from the Swarm, they host No Custody first, then they are going to go to Very Dog's team. So 2 slightly tougher matchups for both these teams to close out their season, as those are teams either in the playoff picture or contending for one. Alright. So, 4 of the 7-6 teams have lost, which means if the Starbreakers or Toronto loses, then the Chaos Corp and Detroit, they will avoid elimination unless they lose their respective games. The Chaos Corp, they're going to be playing their game right here next. Let's begin. The Chaos Corp, they host the 7-6 Starbreakers, as we're going to be on Garrick Monastery. Wait, no, not Garrick Monastery, Great Cave Offensive Omega Form. My apologies. We already had the 456 Squadron play. They got that win over the Time Zone Squad to avoid elimination for now. Alright. So let's come in here real quick. We're going to start by loading the roster for the Starbreakers. Can one of you ping White Cheese for me, please? This team has been on a massive resurgence since White Cheese took over as the new general manager. Sir Yonder's Link, your mom, has been the leadoff ever since this new takeover, is currently 4-2 with 4 KOs in the leadoff. None of those have been multi-KOs, just singles and singles. Then, Very Dog's Mario, the effort combined of these low-tier Amiibo, they have been the shining star of this team. In fact, let's look at that spreadsheet real quick as we're going to see, let's see, Starbreakers. Very Dog's Dr. Mario currently has 6 KOs, so does Zorn's Jigglypuff. B-Fans Little Mac has 8 KOs so far this season. There's a chance he could finish this regular season with 10 in these last 3 games. Who knows, who knows. Little Mac, MacBook, he finally landed a KO punch in the previous game, but it did not KO. Instead, what KO'd was a super armored up smash. But Zorn's Jigglypuff Pink Furby, one of the fan favorites of this team, coming in right now. This game is going to be on an Omega Form stage, so we might see more of Jigglypuff's potential unlocked here. It's going to be the last Amiibo, Panger's King Deity Chuck E. Cheese for the Starbreakers. So let's bring him in real quick. Chuck E. Cheese, Panger's King Deity. Where is he? Here is here. Alright. And then their opponent, the Chaos Corp, trying to avoid elimination in this game. They will be eliminated with a loss here, and if they lose here, Detroit, they can also be eliminated if they lose as well, but here's the deal. If the Chaos Corp loses, Chaos Corp is eliminated. If Detroit loses, they are eliminated. If both the Chaos Corp and Detroit loses, then Ottawa can be eliminated if Ottawa loses. So that's why we're still mentioning these scenarios. Nightmares Isabel Aika, we are going to see her as the first Amiibo for this team. Was drafted by the Time Zone Squad with their normal first round pick. Then in the middle of the season, a few rounds ago, got traded in exchange for the Hound. The Hound would then be traded for the 456 Squadron, where Time Zone Squad would acquire Nokotan. Speaking of Mii Brawlers, NetEasy's Mii Brawler White Light back with the Chaos Corp. We're going to see him being in that number 2 slot. Alright. Chaos shall reign supreme. Aika, don't do it again. Don't do what you did again against Edmonton, please. For the love of not chaos. Nightmares King Deity Nachos, the other King Deity, the one who's been here all 3 seasons, currently has 18 KOs this regular season. He is trying to become the 4th Amiibo in the 20 KO club. He is 6 KOs behind Pancakes in that lead right now, but there's only 2 games remaining for Nachos because of the Chaos Corp. They are going to have their bye in the final round, round 17. So this game, Tuesday's game, and that's going to be it for the Chaos Corp. Doveman's Banjo-Kazooie Funshine. He's been on a late season surge lately, including that 3 KO performance. He is going to be Amiibo number 4 for this team. And finally, MLL 456's Ganondorf Nemesis. He is going to be that final Amiibo for this 456 Squadron. So let's bring him in real quick. And that's going to be it for the Starbreakers at the Chaos Corp. Alright. Detroit, if you are watching this game, you need the Starbreakers to lose right here to the Chaos Corp, and you need to defeat Toronto. That will keep you alive into the next round of the playoffs. If you are Ottawa, you need Chaos Corp or Detroit to win, or just to win your own game, because those scenarios, those elimination scenarios, are still very much active. And 456, that applies to you as well. You won, but you can still be eliminated depending on what happens here. Let's begin. Your leadoffs, they're going to be your mom versus Aika. We already mentioned that your mom is 4-2 with 4 KOs as a leadoff. Aika is currently, 2-8 with 3 KOs in that leadoff. She got credited with a KO despite losing against Victex's King Deity Crouch against Edmonton in that weird, wacky, wild, and bizarre scenario. Just pure chaos from that Isabel as your mom. Aika, we're going to see the Dawn Special. It does not get planted, however, so it's going to be 34-23. We're going to see the Isabel down air. We're going to see Link. Link will come back onto the stage. He went a little high, but that will deal some chip damage onto Aika as Down Special. That's going to explode on your mom. Your mom is at 70% right now, as we're going to see 70-37. The Link throws that bomb upwards, and we're going to see another parry. We're going to see the bomb that's going to interrupt the Isabel. 72-49 right now, but your mom is off stage. Aika, distracted by the bomb, did not go for any slingshot options, has up smash. Aika at 71 right now. We're going to see the down air. It's 91-92 as we see dash attack getting interrupted by the slingshot, and Isabel tried going for that slingshot again, but just barely missed the Link. Link, neutral air. He will be able to come back on, I believe. Yes, he will. 117-104 between these two Amiibo, as we're going to see the slingshot miss. We see down special. It's going to be 117-106. That's going to be an explosion missing from the Link, as Aika will go for that down air, but it gets teched. 137-106. We're going to see that back throw, and that will be the first KO leadoff win for Aika since joining the Chaos Corp. It's going to be 0-106, 0-119 right now, as we're going to see Lasagna coming out. He has the opportunity to get his 7th KO of the season right here, and he will. So Lasagna has 7 KOs of the season right now, as 4 versus 4 between Lasagna and White Light. 22-8 right now. That side special, it's going to be 45-8. We're going to see Mario with the fireball. Down special is Lasagna, already taking 72%. Coming back onto the stage, 72-26. We're going to see White Light. He missed that forward smash. So now Mario with the forward smash, it's going to be 74-46. We're going to see as a suplex being mixed. It's going to be 94-46 as forward tilt. Lasagna off stage, comes back on. It's going to be 105-125. That will get rid of Lasagna. So now here comes MacBook, B-Fans Little Mac, who has 8 KOs so far since being elevated to the starting roster of the Starbreakers. It's going to be out of parry. We see down smash, followed by a dash attack into, what do we see next from his Little Mac? It's going to be forward tilt. White Light is at 90% right now. It's this Little Mac. He has 3 bars of meter so far. It's going to be down smash. That will get rid of the Mii Brawler. So MacBook, 1 KO away from having 10 KOs of the season, but Nachos, he is 2 KOs away from having 20. It's 60, 80. That dash attack will make Nachos have 19 KOs of the season. He just made easy work of that Little Mac. It's now Pink Furby coming out right now. This is an Omega form stage, so Pink Furby might have a better chance of getting those rollouts getting activated. It's 39, 51 to 44 right now as we're going to see Pound, but jab, jab, jab from Nachos. 65 to 44 right now is Pink Furby going high. What do we see from Pink Furby? That Gordo's going to miss. That Gordo. Nachos has just been spacing out Pink Furby with these Gordos as he is trying to be the 4th member of the 20 KO club. Will it happen? We're going to see Jigglypuff just air stalling in the air, and we're going to see neutral special, but the Gordo, he spit his own Gordo onto the Jigglypuff. It's 107 to 44 right now as Pink Furby trying to stall. It's down air, followed by up smash, and Nachos now has 20 KOs of the season. He is the 4th member of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 3 to have 20 KOs. That is Nightmare's 2nd Amiibo to have such KOs. As now it's going to be 21 to 77 right now. We're going to see Chuck E. Cheese. Nachos still off stage as Panger's King Deity has this 1 versus 3 now, but oh! That Gordo just interrupted the up special and Nachos will be KO'd. So 1 versus 2. We're going to see Funshine coming out right now. Doveman's Banjo-Kazooie. It's going to be Forward Smash getting interrupted from Chuck E. Cheese. It's 59 to 7 right now. It's going to be the up special. And we're going to see just the Banjo with the down throw into the up air, followed by forward air from the King Deity. 94 to 36 right now. We're going to see the down tilt is going to miss. So now up throw into, we see up air from the Banjo. 112, 124 to 36 as Banjo. If he can get this KO right here, then the Chaos Corp, they can stay alive for 1 more round. 145 to 55 right now as we are going to see the Banjo. He's going to come back, but down tilt, King Deity, that's going to be a Gordo. That's going to actually hit onto Funshine. 147 to 90 right now is off stage. It's 147 to 97. Funshine comes back on, so does Chuck E. Cheese. It's going to be jab, 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 putting Funshine at 112. We're going to see the back throw, though, from this Banjo and Chuck E. Cheese. He will survive at 165. It's going to be the egg. Chuck E. Cheese comes back on, but he's going to go high. Banjo mistimed that forward smash. That could have been the game-winning forward smash right there, but instead, side special at the very end. That's going to be a 5-3 victory for the Chaos Corp as they are going to stay alive. King Deity, for some reason, decides to cancel the up special if he armors through an attack. Oh, for real? I thought it just goes through. I guess it just got like out armor thing or something like that. A 5-3 victory for the Chaos Corp as they are going to remain alive. All right. Let me write this down real quick as the Chaos Corp. Because of this loss from the Starbreakers, that does mean Ottawa cannot be eliminated in this round. Ottawa is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. Leah's Ottawa team will not be eliminated even if they lose to Edmonton tonight. All right. That also means somebody with 7 wins will be in that playoff picture. We'll see whoever has the best differential amongst the now 7-7 teams. So let's see. Let's press that A button real quick. We saw 1 KO from Lasagna, 1 from MacBook, 1 from Chuck E. Cheese. On the other side, Ica, White Light, Funshine, they got KOs, and Nachos gets 2 KOs to join the 20 KO club. Alright, so that's going to be it for this round. Let's get that screenshot, and let's head to your next intermission. Alright, those last 2 games we just saw, that was the East Division. When we come back from this intermission, we're going to see the South, the North Division. Yes, the North Division. It's pink. It's pink on the thing, so that means it's North. The West Division, they played some of the independents today, so that means that the West Division, they'll have more division games afterwards. So let's see. Round 3 of this giant intermission, we're going to see Beta Dudes, Byleth, the GOAT, going up against Amalgamate's Link. So let's build that on the top. The bottom left corner is going to see Sans Zelda against Carbon Show's King Deity Griffey. So that means on the bottom right, we're going to see Nightmares, Dr. Mario, Malpractice going up against Nubinator's Cloud. So let's bring those in real quick. Alright, when we come back from this giant intermission, round number 3 of the giant intermission, we're going to have the last 2 matches of the night as we are going to see the North Division. Toronto as Detroit, as even though the Ottawa remains alive, Detroit, if they lose, they can still be eliminated if they lose to Toronto. Toronto is 7-6, trying to compete in those playoff spots. Then, the final match of the night, Ottawa versus Edmonton, the 4th of 6 battles of Canada. Then afterwards, we'll have the last 2 rounds of the giant intermission, followed by your updated KO totals and standings. Alright, but the North Division will come as soon as this intermission is over. Let's get started. Perfect timing. I just finished updating everything, all of that, the KO leadoffs, the KO stats, as well as these round results, as we have wins from the Link, the Zelda, and the Dr. Mario. But let's head back to your Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League as we have 2 games remaining. By the way, when we finish with these 2 games, stay tuned for the double intermission, because after that double intermission, we will have those updated KO totals, but most importantly, the updated league standings. Alright. So game 8 of tonight, we're going to see Toronto at Detroit. The only way Detroit can be eliminated in this round is if they lose right here to Toronto. Detroit is currently 4-9. A loss here will put them at 4-10, so they would join the Team Instinct as the only 10 lost teams, because Chaos Corp, they gotta win, 456, they gotta win, and here's the thing, Ottawa, they are still alive for now, but of course a win would be very much useful for Ottawa in their final match against Edmonton after this. Alright, so it's going to be the same roster orders we've been seeing of Linnes, Econart, Silly, Nezuko, and Kaivine versus coming at ya, Yuri, Dandori, Herobrine, and 941. Let's begin. This is do or die for Detroit. If they lose, they will be eliminated. Toronto's leadoff is Linnes Alpha, who is currently 6-7 with 8 KOs in the leadoff. J9K's King Deity coming at you. This is his 6th leadoff of the season, and he has won his last 3 in a row. As a leadoff, he has 4 KOs as such, including that 2 against the Time Zone squad. It's going to be 29-19 right now. We're going to see the forward tilt, making this 29-33, as we're going to see the up throw from Luciana, followed by forward tilt from the King Deity. 38-41 right now, as we are going to have up tilt again, up tilt from the King Deity. That one will actually land this time. 62-41 right now, as we're going to see up tilt from the King Deity another time. There's a bunch of up tilts from the King Deity. Trust me, that's an up air now. 88-44. That forward smash is going to miss, but forward tilt the other direction. Linnes at 101%. Forward tilt. Linnes remains off stage. That Gordo, it's going to hit, and that won't KO Linnes quite yet. She will be able to come back onto the stage, though. 131-41. That Gordo is going to hit right there at the ledge because Lucina just testing her luck, and that one not going to land. 146-41 right now. Linnes is still alive at 155 as she is going to come back up. 155-49, forward tilt in the other direction. Linnes has not been able to get comfortably on stage. Now she does, but gets hit by yet another forward tilt. It's 168-81 right now. That forward tilt gets shielded. Forward smash out of the parry though. It's going to be 168-98, and Linnes has the opportunity to get rid of this King Deity by going off stage, but she will not capitalize off of that. Up tilt coming at you with the leadoff win. This is his 4th consecutive leadoff win of the season for Detroit. It's going to be 0-118, but Econart did not capitalize with the King Deity going high, as he will get the Levin Sword right now. 0-150, and Levin Sword will get that KO as Econart. He had back-to-back games without a KO. Now he finally gets one, ending that drought. It's going to be Econart versus Yuri coming out right now, as we're going to see up tilt, followed by, do we see up air? No up air. 11-49 right now, as we see back air from Yuri. Dash attack. 28-49, as we are going to see up smash. That's not going to land. 28-68, Yuri comes back onto the stage. We're going to see up tilt into up smash. Do we see up air? We are not going to see up air, but we do see another up smash. It gets parried. That's an up tilt because it broke through that shield, because the shield, the shield is only as big as the shield looks, if that makes sense. It's 59-94, as we are going to see 114 that Yuri's at right now. Yuri back onto the stage as Econart. Can he get another 2 KO performance? He's had one before for Toronto. Can he get a second one? 59-126 as we see the arc fire, forward air, and that's 2 KOs from Econart now. So here comes Dandori. He's been having a very rough season for Detroit this season 3. It's going to be 59-61-32 right here. We're going to see the forward air, 69-46, down smash as Dandori at 65% right now. Already, could this Robin have his first 3 KO performance in career history? It's going to be 69-80 right now. We see the up air. We're going to see him come back. The Levin Sword is restored, by the way. I forgot to tell you when it ran out, but Econart has a full Levin Sword available. He's going to use it on some Pikmin. It's 84-106 as Dandori. The struggling Dandori, he's going to get that forward air. It's 97-106, but can Econart? He will get his first 3 KO performance of his career. It's going to be 107-0 right now as Herobrine is coming out right now for Detroit. It's going to be 142-5 right now. That is back-to-back games where Detroit allows somebody to get 3 KOs from the same Amiibo. We saw Pancakes in the previous round. Now we see Econart here. It's 142-57 as the Levin Sword runs out again. So Robin currently using that Bronze Sword, and he will run out of the Lightning Tome, and he will be KO'd. So here comes the reigning MVP, Joe's Pyramithra Silly. She is at 20 KOs so far. If she can get rid of both these Amiibo, she would be one away from tying her personal best of 23, which was the old record before it got broken by the last opponent who was here in Detroit. 25 to 99 right now as we have 29, 99, jab, jab, jab. That's going to put Herobrine at 108. Mithra is out right now, by the way. Pyra comes back in. 29 to 120. Pyra, that's going to be the down smash from this Mii Sword Fighter as we're going to see down special. Silly at 69 right now. She will be able to come back up. We're going to see the back throw. Silly will switch back to the Mithra though. 79 to 120, but down tilt. Mithra still trying to come back on, and that's going to be going high. Mii Sword Fighter missed the down smash. It's going to be a switch to Pyra. Jab, jab, jab. Herobrine off stage. Mithra comes back in. 89 to 134 as we're going to see. Do we see a switch to Pyra? We won't quite yet. 108 to 134 right now as we're going to see the full back throw, putting Pyra at 117. Down tilt. Silly. We see a switch back to Mithra as this game, the pace has started to slow down. It's at 3 versus 2, 2 versus 2 down. Silly will not get a KO in this game. That is Herobrine's second KO in this game, I believe, but Nezuko will get rid of Herobrine as now 941 has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Detroit. It's going to be 0 to 0 right now as we see down special. That puts damage to Nezuko, but the Ganondorf taunted, and now it's going to take 24% damage. It's going to be 17 to 24. We see the side special into down smash, but that will miss. 32 to 24, forward smash. Nezuko, what will she do? 49 to 40. We are going to see a forward smash again. 49 to 55 as Nezuko misses that side B. 62 to 55, but Ganondorf with the back-to-back side Bs. That's going to be down special getting shielded, but Nezuko down throw into back air. It misses. 93 to 65 as Ganondorf goes for another taunt, and he's going to try to go off stage, but it won't land. 94 to 73. 941 will bring this down to the last Amiibo as now Kaivine. Crunchy's Piranha Plant will come out for Toronto. It's going to be 0 to 92 right now as 941 trying to fight for Detroit's aliveness in this season. It's 0 to 113 right now as can this Ganondorf make the comeback? 43. We see the back air, does not land. 43 to 113, Poison Cloud, but the Ganondorf taking 145, but it's going to be 67 to 163 right now. We're going to see the up tilt, nope, up smash, and Toronto. Toronto is going to win this 5 to 4. Detroit will be eliminated from playoff contention in Season 3, so the only team to win multiple division titles will not be making it back to the playoffs. Alright. We got one more game for tonight as we are going to see Ottawa versus Edmonton to close things out. Let's press those A buttons real quick. A 5-4 win thanks to 3 KOs from Crunchy's Robin Echo Darts. His first 3 KO performance in his career. I believe he debuted back in Season 1, maybe Season 2. I'm not fully sure, but I know he's been with Toronto this entire time. Herobrine got 2 KOs. J9K, the King Deity, has 4 leadoff wins in a row now. And 941 getting another KO as well. But did we get the screenshot already? Let me double check. Okay, yeah, we got the screenshot. That's another game-winning KO for Kaivine, by the way, as we're going to head to the final game of the night. Battle of Canada Part 4. Ottawa versus Edmonton. Alright. So Ottawa knows full well that they are safe from elimination, but a loss here would make them more prone to being eliminated in the next round, especially because Ottawa only has 2 games left to the season. They are coming off their bye. Sorry, 3 games left to the season. They just came off their bye. They have this one, next one, and the final one. Luckman Sephiroth Sauron. He's been on winning streaks. He's been on losing streaks as leadoff. We're going to find the Sephiroth coming in right now as, let's find him. Loading, loading. Alright, here he is. Then, slot number 2, it's going to be Obsesses Piranha Plant Papaya, who currently has 17 KOs of the season. I don't think he's going to get a 3 KO performance in this game to join the 20 KO club, but if he can get at least 1 KO in each of the last 3 games, he will be able to be the 5th member of that 20 KO club. Oh, slot number 3, we are going to see Ditto's Ganondorf Taste, the number 1 overall pick in the Season 3 draft, so he is being brought in right now. The 4th Amiibo is going to be 1EM's Byleth Informer. This Byleth was originally on the Time Zone squad last season in his rookie season, got traded to Toronto as part of that Nezuko deal, but Ottawa took him in the expansion draft. And finally, the 5th Amiibo, Eon 2's Dark Pit, who was a longtime staple of the Novas at some points of the season. He will now be that leadoff once again for Ottawa in this game, as that is going to be Ottawa's roster. As for Edmonton, Edmonton is the only team this round to have a 6-7 record. A win will get you to 7-7, and that's 0 differential. If you can get a big win here, that will most certainly help with only 2 rounds remaining after this. Vic, Texas, King Deity Crouch is coming in right now. Has 10 KOs as a leadoff, but right now she is currently 7-6 as such, so around the 500 level. Amiibo number 2 is going to be Jokaya's Olimar Doofinator. So let's bring in Doofinator real quick. Jokaya. Alright, here he is. I was trying to scan the Amiibo on the middle real quick because the Pro Controller, the Joy-Con, they got their Amiibo things on the different parts, because on the Pro Controller it's like right there in the middle. On the Joy-Con, it's like the white Joy-Con only. MLL 456's Byleth Ascent is coming in now. This Byleth, let's see how many KOs these Amiibo have specifically, as let's see. Doofinator and AI Sonic currently lead the team with 14, but Ascent, he has 10. The Amiibo with the least amount is going to be MLL's Lucas Betterness. That's going to be the number 5 slot, but for now, number 4, Banjo-Kazooie AI Sonic as Doofinator, AI Sonic, the 2 leaders of Edmonton's in Season 2 and Season 1 respectively, trying to get their 15th KOs of the regular season. But finally, AmsJ Gator, that's going to be the Lucas coming in right now, so let's find him, let's bring him, and let's scan him. Loading, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, here's Betterness for Edmonton. Alright. Final match of the night. Ottawa knows that they cannot be eliminated in this round, but a win here would still be nice. Alright. Let's get started with this match as Sauron, Crouch, they are your leadoffs right now. Sauron is still trying to find his 10th KO as a leadoff. Can he get it against Crouch? It's a 6-7 versus a 7-6, as both Amiibo have started every single game for these teams respectively. Battle of Canada, Part 4. Ottawa versus Edmonton is starting now. 0-15 right now, so we're going to see down tilt from the King Deity, down tilt again. 19-15 because Sephiroth did get that up air, but we see that snap from the Sephiroth. 19-47 right now, we're going to see, that's going to be side B. We're going to see 19-63 as we see side B, that's going to miss. 19-73 again as Crouch comes back onto the stage. We're going to see that forward tilt, does not land. We're going to see the down tilt, followed by Gordo. Gordo will miss from Crouch. It's going to be up tilt from the Sephiroth, followed by, do we see the snap? 29-100 right now, that's another snap from the Sephiroth. 44-110 right now, as we are going to see forward tilt, Crouch at 118, and that's going to be KO number 10 for Sauron of the season. That he is now going to be 7-7 as a leadoff with 10 KOs as such. 69-0 right now between Sauron and Doofinator, as Doofinator seeks 15th KO of the season for Edmonton. 92-10 right now as Sauron, he has the wing, trying to come back on, he techs that down air, the weak version of down air, the strong would have KO'd him right then and there. Forward smash, sending Doofinator to 43% though from the Sephiroth. Forward tilt, making this 105-59. It's going to be a back throw, 118, and Doofinator tried to go deep against Sauron, but just did not exactly have the depth. It's going to be down throw, followed by, what do we see? We're going to see blue fireball. That's going to get rid of Doofinator right there, so that's 2 KOs from Sauron in this leadoff. Alright, 119-5 right now as Ascent coming out for Edmonton. It's going to be 139-5, and side B, that will get rid of Sauron, so here comes Papaya. He has 17 KOs right now in this season. Gonna be 0, 34, 10-34 right now, 17-34 as Papaya. Down throw into forward air, followed by, we're gonna see a dash attack. Nope, 28-57. We're gonna see the side special again. We see the up throw, followed by, let's see, up air. Spike ball, that's actually gonna land on Ascent, as can Papaya get his 18th KO of the season. It's gonna be a up throw, making this 28-120, and that spike ball, it is getting dangerous and close to Ascent, but it lands safely and smoothly. 30-135 right now, as we're going to see jab, but no, it's going to be a back throw. Ascent off stage. Papaya setting up that poison cloud. Spike ball will not land, however. 47-170, and Ascent will be KO'd. So Papaya has 18 KOs of the season. It's going to be 79-0 right now as AI Sonic. He is trying to seek his 15th KO of the regular season. 105-0 right now, as we're going to see that spike ball. It's going to miss. Doofinator did not get his 15th KO, but AI Sonic, he might be able to if he can get this. No, not yet. By the way, this is a 4 versus 2 scenario with Ottawa in the lead. 130-27 right now. We see a forward air. Papaya is going to be off stage. We're going to see spike ball that will not land. 148-27 right now between these two. At back air, AI Sonic gets his 15th KO of the season. As now Taste, the number 1 overall pick in the Season 3 draft, is coming out for Ottawa. That is side B number 1 from AI Sonic, and we're going to see the grenade out of parry. 38-64 as Taste already at 55%. AI Sonic needs to do damage control, and that egg could be it. It will. So AI Sonic has 2 KOs for Edmonton right now. Informer's coming out for Ottawa in that forward air. Is this going to send the Banjo too far? It won't, because he has the feather. No! He decided not to use a feather. He went for the air dodge instead, and he was short. A bad move from AI Sonic, as now Betterness has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Edmonton. It's going to be 37-51 to 0 right now, as we're going to see Lucas already putting 60, 81 onto Informer. Do we see the PK Thunder? We will, but it will not land because Informer down smash. Betterness brings this down to the last Amiibo. So Seraphim versus Betterness in Battle of Canada Part 4. It's going to be 13-17 right now, as we're going to see a forward smash from Seraphim. Dark Pit trying to go off stage. We're going to see 25-132 right now, 37-32, as we're going to see the, let's see, 37-1-32. We see the down smash, 54-35. Lucas with the PK fire, but down smash in the other direction. 69-80-35 right now, as we're going to see 80-62 forward air, making this 90-62. 95-82 right now, as who will get this win? Neutral air. Seraphim off stage right now. PK Thunder. That is not going to get reflected. Oh no! Seraphim is going to be stuck under stage in Ottawa. They are going to lose this as Edmonton makes the comeback. They're going to win this 5-4. Look at that right there. That was a 4-2 comeback thanks to contributions to AI Sonic and Betterness. The accidental SD from AI Sonic does not end up costing Edmonton at the end, as Edmonton, they're going to go to a 7-7 record with 2 rounds remaining. That they are going to have a +1 differential. They need to get a bigger win sometime in the near future, though. Alright, let's press that screenshot real quick, because we're going to have a double intermission, and after that double intermission, we are going to have your updated KO totals and your updated standings. Alright, round 4 of the giant intermission. Stay tuned, because we will be announcing those things live. We will ping everybody once the Discord, once we are about to be ready. But let's press those A buttons real quick, as we have Amalgamate's Link going up against Carbon Show's King Dedede Griffey on the top of your screen. The bottom left, let's look at that bottom left real quick. Oh yeah, on the bottom right, we're going to get rid of the Cloud. So we're going to see Nubinator's Cloud V-Guard against Beta Dude's Byleth the Goat. So that means on the bottom right corner, we're going to see Nightmare's Dr. Mario against Sans Zelda Gaspy. Alright, so if you look at the standings for this intermission pool, we see Amalgamate at 3-0 right now in this pool. A win right here could just about secure her spot into the final stage. Carbon Show 2-1 right now. Gaspy 1-2. Everyone else actually 1-2. So Gaspy, the Goat, V-Guard, Malpractice, all 1-2 right now. So Carbon, this match right here on the top, a very important match in this pool. Alright, your intermission is beginning now. Stay tuned after this double intermission, because we will have those updated KO leadoffs. We will have the updated KO totals. We will have the updated standings as well.
dedication.
Alright, this is part 1 of 2 of this double intermission. We are going to see wins from the King Deity, the Violet, and the Zelda. So let's get to that real quick. 2-1 for the Deity over the Link, as both Griffey and Serial, they are going to be for 3-1. The Goat gets that victory over Nubinator, and we see Gatsby with that win over Malpractice. As that's the wrong set, we need this one. Alright. One round remains to the giant intermission pool. Let's get started by loading the actual bins. But there are going to be 2 Amiibo 3-in-1 records. So that's going to be Amalgamate, Carbon Show. They are going to face off against Nubinator and Nightmare respectively. If they get wins, they're going to be in, and there's going to be no room for debate for the remaining Amiibo to guaranteed advances. Let's see. In the bottom right corner is going to be, yeah, Beta Dude. So let's see, at the top of your screen, Nubinator versus Amalgamate. The bottom left corner is going to see Carbon Show's King Deity Griffey. We're going to see Griffey going up against Nightmare's Dr. Mario Malpractice. As for that bottom corner, we're going to see Beta Dude's Byleth the Goat. So, this is going to be the final round of the final pool of the Giant Intermission. All Giant Intermission matches after this are going to be in the final stage bracket. We will also see who those wildcards are with some off-stage math, off-screen. So, Sand is 2-2 with a +1 differential. Sand goes up against Beta Dude. So, if Sand can get a 2-0 win, then Sand could possibly get a chance in the wildcard system. But wins from Amalgamate, wins from Carbon Show, that's what's going to be needed here, as if Amalgamate and Carbon Show win, they will get in. If not, that could open things for Sand. Your intermission is starting now, and when we come back, we will have the updated standings. Alright. I am back. I am almost done with the standings, so I'm just going to update the last place teams real quick. But for this intermission pool, we have all sweeps. Nice having the most convenient time to have all sweeps. Would have been better during the actual matches. But Amalgamate's Link will get that 2-0 sweep. Carbon Show will get that sweep as well. So Amalgamate, Carbon Show, they will be making it. The Goat gets that win over Sand, so Sand will not be advancing in this final pool. Alright. Let's press those buttons real quick. Let's get everyone all that. And let's see who wins this pool and who is number 2. I think it's going to belong to... Amalgamate will come out of this pool 4-1 with a +5 differential. Carbon Show will get out of here 4-1 with a +5 differential as well. But not because of head-to-head, but because of points 1. Amalgamate has 9 wins, 4 losses when you consider individual games. Carbon Show only took 8 games, dropped 3. So Amalgamate wins this pool as the 1 seed. Carbon Show as number 2 seed. Sario and Griffey will be advancing. Alright. I still need to update those last place teams, but let's get back to that screen real quick. We will have the proper standings updated in about 2 to 3 minutes. I still need to update those teams that are closer towards the end, all that. We have a big surprise on who the new number 8 seed is. You're not going to believe who it is when I tell you who the new number 8 seed is. I'm going to stay on the microphone for a little bit because we're just talking about some of those lower last place teams, all that. Still gotta do 16, 17, 18, 19 as let's see. Between these two, okay, this one is that differential, that one is that differential. Okay, so it's gonna be yeah, okay. And this what's the record? Okay, that's the record. Okay, so that's 16, that's 17. We just gotta do 18, 19. It's probably gonna be the same 2 teams again as, yeah, this record, that record. So what's the differential? Okay. And what was the differential for the last place team? The last place team is currently, oh dear, that's a big negative differential. Alright, who's ready for the round 15 standings? Who's ready? Who's ready for this round 15 standings? We have a massive surprise in who the number 8 seed is. Do you want me to start at the bottom or do you want me to start at the top? Start at the top with the number 1 seed or start at the bottom with the number 19 seed? First answer I see, we'll do that one first, but let's see. Top to bottom or bottom to top? I think for the suspense, it'll be much better to do bottom to top. So, you want top to bottom, bottom to top? I say we do top to bottom. So, the number 1 seed right now with 2 rounds remaining is going to be the Novas. That is a 10-4 record with a +13 differential. Then we are going to see another 10-4 team in the Swarm. They are the number 2 seed with a +8 differential. The number 3 seed is now No Custody with a 9-5 record +6 differential. At number 4, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all going to be teams with 8 and 6 records, as we are going to see at number 4, the Ditto Burritos, +6 differential with that 8 and 6 record. Underneath them, at +4 differential, it's going to be Very Dodge's team as the number 5 seed. So that's going to be number 5, Very Dodge's team. The number 6 seed, 8 and 6 with a +3 differential, is going to be Toronto. The number 7 seed, 8 and 6 record, +2 differential, that is going to be Red plus Blue. Alright. Here's the big surprise, ladies and gentlemen. The number 8 seed, with a 7 and 7 record and a +1 differential, the number 8 seed in round 15 of season 3 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League is the 8-Bit Bots. Yes, the 8-Bit Bots on their bye. They jump all the way into a playoff seeding on the one game they do not play. Here's the deal. They are tied 7 and 7 +1 with Edmonton. The 8-Bit Bots and Edmonton do not play each other this season, so it goes to the KO leader. Now, Edmonton's KO leader has 15 KOs, 16 KOs from AI Sonic. However, PGX's Simon Scorpion has 17. So because of that one extra KO that Simon has, the 8-Bit Bots are currently in the playoffs with a 7 and 7 +1 record. Then, the 10 and 11 and 12 seeds are all 7 and 7 with +0 differentials. That's going to be in alphabetical order: the Ceiling Fans, the Dynamic Divorce, and your Worst Nightmare. So here's the deal: it goes to head-to-head. Your Worst Nightmare has a win over the Dynamic Divorce, and the Dynamic Divorce has a win over the Ceiling Fans. With Your Worst Nightmare, the Ceiling Fans, they do not play each other this season, so that means Your Worst Nightmare is the number 10 seed, the Dynamic Divorce is the number 11 seed, and the Ceiling Fans is the number 12 seed. But there's 2 more teams with 7 and 7 records, folks. That's going to be 2 more teams, 7 and 7 with -1 differentials. It's going to be in alphabetical order: the Starbreakers and the Time Zone Squad. However, there was head-to-head over here, and the Starbreakers, they defeated the Time Zone Squad, which means the Starbreakers are number 13, the Time Zone Squad is number 14. As for the teams towards the bottom, the Chaos Corp, they have 1 game remaining to their schedule, as they're going to be on bye in round 17. They are 6 and 9 with a -4 differential. Still technically alive, but if one of those 7 and 7 teams just gets a win, they will be eliminated. Then, Ottawa, 5 and 9, -9 differential. They're going to be the number 16 seed. At number 17, 5 and 9, -10 differential. That's going to be the 456 Squadron. The 456 Squadron is the worst team that is still alive. So any team after this has been eliminated from playoff contention. The first of 2 teams to be eliminated is going to be the Detroit Red Wings, controlled by Lucille. They are 4 and 10 with a -6 differential. They will not be making it to the postseason, unfortunately. So the North Division comes down to just 3 teams. The other team is going to be Team Instinct. 4 and 11 record, -12 differential. They have not won a game since round number 6, as their losing streak extends to 9 games, and now they will be missing the postseason in their first season. Alright, that is your standings, ladies and gentlemen. Let's also talk about your top 10 KO leaders, as the number 10 Amiibo right now currently has 17 KOs. In fact, number 10, number 9, number 8, and number 7, that's going to be Diabels, Heim, Coming At Ya, and Scorpion. They all have 17 KOs each. Then let's see, at number 6, it's going to be 6 and 5, both have 18 KOs. That's going to be Chroma, and that's going to be Papaya. At number 4, this is where the 20 KO club starts. 4 and 3 belong to Nightmare's Pyramithra Silly, Nightmare's King Deity Nachos, and Joe's Pyramithra Silly. Both of them have 20 KOs each. Then, tied with the previous record, that's going to be C Sharp's Ganondorf Vin Diesel with 23 KOs. He is 1 behind the current leader of the MVP race, and that leader is Nightmare's King Deity Pancakes with 24 KOs. So, it's starting to become a much tighter race between Pancakes and Vin Diesel. Silly had the opportunity to possibly catch up even further, but she did not produce any KOs, so she's going to be tied with Nachos in 3rd place. 2 rounds remain to this MVP race. Let's talk about who these teams face respectively. The Swarm, Vin Diesel's team. They host No Custody, and then in the final round, they will go on the road to Very Dog's team. Those are their last 2 games. As for the Time Zone Squad, they go on the road to Your Worst Nightmare in the next round, and then finally, to close their season, they will host the Dynamic Divorce. So, it's going to be a very fun schedule to see which one of those 2 Amiibo ends up winning the MVP. Now, if they do end up tied, they will split the MVP, because we do co-MVPs here, because the MVP is a regular season award only regarding how many KOs you get. Alright. That is going to be it for tonight, as 2 rounds remain to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. I begin university tomorrow, so I'm going to need the night off, so we will not be streaming tomorrow. Round 16 is going to take place on Tuesday night, round 17 is going to take place on Wednesday night, and the playoffs will be ran on Thursday. In less than 5 days, Season 3 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will come to a close, and we will begin the Season 4 off-season. If you or a friend are interested in joining Season 4 as an expansion team, we will open those applications as soon as the season ends. We will also open the draft pool, all that other stuff. We will also ask the existing team managers whether they want to renew for Season 4 if they're going to fold. We have only had 1 team fold in league history, so that means 19 out of 20 teams exist right now all time. Of course, the boys, they went 1 and 15 in the first season. The main highlight was just Zornch's Isabel the Hound. That plus Lucille's Ice Climbers Bernard, who has not made an appearance ever since that boys season, had like 14 KOs that year, I believe. Alright, that's going to be it for tonight. If you are one of the former managers of the boys, by the way, and you want to bring back the boys, contact me specifically in my DMs, all that, or just ping me in the Discord server. But that's going to be it for tonight. Round 16 will be on Tuesday night. Y'all have a nice night.